Okay, alrighty, we are back. Hello, everyone. Hope everyone is doing well. We are now on day three, or I guess we have now completed day three of our 40-day sprint. Um, yeah, just want to get you guys updated as to where development is, where we're headed, and where we plan to be. So the goals for today was to prepare for Google deployments, as they have been the first to reply to us in terms of verification. Um, we also need to upgrade Flutterflow so that we can deploy to Google Play stores. So that's another thing. But once the development is complete, deploying to Google Play stores and its respective environments will be pretty easy to do as everything is prepared in the back end for it. Um, no, thank you. Google Play tools now. There's Google Pay and there's also the Google Sign In. Google Sign In works perfectly. So nothing needs to be done on that end. Everything is good to go for Google Sign In. Google Pay, though, doesn't work as intended. Now, I'm not too sure if it's because of my setup in terms of testing, the way it's set up during testing. It doesn't really show up the way as in documentation. It's like the little pop-up that slides in from the bottom that is looks like it's designed by Stripe. But for me, it's like a pop-up container that looks like it's made by I don't know, the default app maker. I guess in this case, Flutterflow's default skeleton. Basically, I'm saying it doesn't look like it's something that can be trusted, and it doesn't look like something that Stripe would use. Now, if I wanted to also add Google Play and Google Pay and Apple Pay, it doesn't merge the correct way I want it to. As of now, it doesn't even show up, so I still need to work on that, make sure that it works. The documentations are old for Flutterflow, so I'll have to spend a little bit more time and figure things out myself. But it looks like I may have to be creating a custom action, especially if I want to save the checkout ID or the customer ID so that I can charge them in the future and save their card information. To do that, I may have to create a custom action on Flutterflow, which would make my life suck. But it is what it is. Because otherwise, I'll have to do the default charge on Flutterflow, which basically is like we prompt them to put their card information again, which defeats the purpose of this application. We want to save card information. I may have to take inspiration from other applications like Uber Eats, regular Uber, Lyft, DoorDash, see how they do it, and then kind of integrate their thought process to mine. Yeah, so currently users have to enter card information. Ideally, they enter information once. Once the information is saved, then it's just a one-tap solution. And then we also want to learn about customer actions in Flutterflow, custom actions in Flutterflow. Now, Google sign in, that is complete. Nothing to worry about there. We are all good to go on that end. Apple sign in, as mentioned before, we need to wait for Apple to hurry up and complete our sign in information thing, our merchant ID, and basically just the entire rights to the App Store. Events page, I haven't done anything for that. Damn. So we have events page, add catalog of events for each masjid. That's not been touched. Quick sign up hasn't been touched. Streaming hasn't been touched. Events page is going to be what we're going to be working on. Probably not on this current week. Maybe a bit later in the week, but I guess our main focus would be for Google Pay and for Apple Pay whenever they respond. So if those are set up properly, then we'll focus on the events and the streaming page. That's what we're gonna do. So that being said, thanks for listening to today's development logs. I would say that the long form, kind of like the explanation video, is in progress, but I'd be lying. that hasn't been prepared or hasn't been set up yet. But soon I will be setting up the informational video that kind of explains a bit more in depth about the application in terms of business aspects and in terms of like development aspects, kind of the more technical aspects of it. So with that being said, stay tuned. So if you guys want to find out a bit more about the application or maybe even sign up for it and maybe, I don't know, play with it on release, what you can do is that you can go to the website themasjids.com and you can sign up over there and you will be receiving an email, and it will allow you to download the application upon release and also give you some updates as updates are being provided. All right. Alrighty. Take care. Bye.